A very good Friday morning to everyone out there. Hope you all had a tremendous Independence Day. Landon here with you to bring you your July 5th weather and not forecast, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. Mother Nature is having her fireworks overstay their welcome. We got strong thunderstorms arriving right here on the west side of Butler County and Logan County as we speak. These are currently sub-severe, but with that being said, a special weather statement has been issued for wind gusts upwards of 40 miles an hour. So we could have a few damaging wind gusts coming along with this. Frequent lightning, torrential downpours as well. We'll be in for a good old-fashioned frog strangler here as we progress throughout sunrise early on this Friday morning, all right? So again, it looks like the strongest portion of the cell is heading up right along the Butler-Logan County line here. Dunmore stretching off to the north and east towards Quality. This will be impacting just north of there as well, up into Huntsville, and then setting its sights on Morgantown and down towards Lewisburg as well, all right? So again, we'll jump back over here if something was to go severe, but right now they are sub-severe, but they are packing quite a punch. Looking over the Beach Tree News Sky Cam, looking west from Morgantown, you can see the leading edge of the storms arriving there with the darker coloration of the cloud cover on the left side of the screen. We can jog down to our south. We got the bubbling cumulus cloud showing up on the Sexton Bill Bitter sky cam down in Gold City. That is also showcasing what we're looking at here with these storms that are arriving just from the west, all right? Jumping over here and taking a look at the current conditions, we have got an atmosphere that is supportive of those strong storms that are working through here. Temperatures and dew points up into the mid-70s, folks. It's going to be the final day of that. We got a cold front that's going to be plowing to the south and east of the area as we work throughout the day. That is what is going to be resulting in the storm chances staying alive, at least until roughly lunchtime into mid-afternoon, to which the cold front and the moisture will finally work to the south and east, opening up the door for a drastic improvement for us to enjoy and soak in throughout the entirety of the weekend. Total rainfall amounts over the past 2 days, we have received a lot of rainfall, especially across the eastern tier of the region. Nearly 2.5 inches at the Barron County Mesonet site, just a shade under 9/10 of an inch here on the south side of Warren County. Folks, down here to the south, Logan County, down into Simpson and Allen, y'all have been missing out, but we have got pretty good amount of rainfall that's fallen here across a good chunk of the area, with more added onto that with the storms that are currently about to move through. Here's the culprit of why we are getting our rain and storm chances. This low pressure system and cold front, that low is going to continue to pull off to the north and east, forcing the cold front down to the south and east, thus bringing those strong storm chances right here through the region. So let's jump over here and let's take a look at the short-term model guidance, and let's give you the breakdown as we work throughout the day. Short-term model guidance picking up very nicely on this broken line of strong, marginally severe storms. That storm was just severe warned over near Hopkinsville. They recorded a 65 to 70 mile an hour gust, so we'll be keeping eyes on that to see if it intensifies any here over the upcoming hour or two. We work throughout the day, folks, and you can see it looks like the bulk of it gets out of here right around lunchtime, but the cold front arriving here from the north and west between early and mid-afternoon will stand the possibility of firing up a few more strong to even marginally severe cells that'll then track off to the south and east along with the cold front late this afternoon. And then, as you can see here, throughout this evening, the cold front's finally going to get through here around 10 p.m. to midnight tonight, and that's going to force those northwest winds in here for us to soak in as we get into the start of the weekend. Speaking of the weekend, folks, here is our surface setup. Cold front's going to be well southeast of the area. We're going to bring in a stronger northwest flow. Cooler, that's the good news, but more importantly, much lower on the humidity scale. That's what's been the culprit here, what's been pretty much really difficult to take in, with the readings and heat indices upwards of 100 and 110 degrees here over the past couple of weeks, all right? So take a look at the humidity as the cold front passes through here. We got readings in the dew point department all the way up between the mid and upper 70s this morning. We're going to work throughout the day, folks. There's not going to be much reprieve until we work into late this afternoon and with the passing of the cold front tonight. Here we are getting into early evening. Here we are finally looking at the 7 p.m., 8, 9, 10, 11, and then midnight tonight, rolling into Saturday morning. Take a look throughout our Saturday, folks. Oh, look at that sweetness. Dew points all the way down between the mid and upper 50s. This is going to be a drastic change in what we've been accustomed to here over the past several days. So we're in deserve of some relief, and with a little bit more rainfall to boot, we'll take it. That'll help mitigate any drought conditions for us that will be moving forward, all right? So taking a look at today's severe weather outlook, we have been included bisecting right through the heart of the Wobbles community, a 1 out of 5 on the severe weather risk scale. Same thing we were talking about yesterday, folks. Maybe a couple of damaging straight line wind gusts, torrential rainfall, localized flooding. Can't rule out maybe an instance or two of some small hail out there, but otherwise it should be all right. Taking a look here at total rainfall amounts, maybe an additional ½ inch upwards to an inch before this is all said and done and the cold front works through here throughout the latter portion of the night. Folks, after we get past this weekend, we're going to be rolling into next week with a typical summer-like pattern with some pop-up storm chances each afternoon. But as we work into Wednesday through Friday of next week, roughly a week from today, we're going to have to keep eyes on Hurricane Beryl. This is making landfall on the Yucatan Peninsula, impacting Cancun, hitting it right on the chin here early this morning. But take a look, folks. By the time we roll into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, the National Hurricane Center has got this thing forecast for its remnants to come up into the continental U.S., impact Texas, and then potentially pull off to the north and east. So we'll be keeping close eyes on that, folks, as the remnants from hurricanes can pack quite a punch with wind speeds and gusty rain showers. So looks like we'll be getting in on a very active pattern as we roll into next week. Here's a full breakdown of your next 5-day weather forecast. We got likely shower and storm chances today with highs right around the mid and upper 80s. We roll into our Saturday and Sunday. Mid and upper 80s will remain the name of the weather game. However, with more sunshine and lower humidity, it is going to feel much nicer in the great outdoors. A northerly wind component will keep a cool breeze around as well. Rolling into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, as promised, the humidity comes right back into the mix with pop-up storm chances each and every afternoon. All right, folks, that's going to wrap up your Friday morning, July 5th edition of your Weather or Not Bowling Green forecast, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. But before we jump off here, folks, real quick, let's get over here and let's take one more look at the live action this morning. Russellville and Morgantown getting in on a gully washer here. Russellville already, Morgantown very shortly. Got another cell blowing up here over Bowling Green as we speak. Prepare for a very active morning with things settling down by late afternoon on into this evening. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a phenomenal, blessed week.